Let's click this button. Choose what to share with Studio. Oh, I see. Okay, that's helpful. What else is there? Hi, all. I'm just testing if anyone's here. It is Sunday morning, and I plan to not keep this. This is just for me figuring out how to use live stream. I've live streamed on Twitch lots of times for the last 6 months, but I've decided to live stream on YouTube because it's easier. And I want to set up my computer because usually I'm on my phone when I live stream, but apparently this is helpful because now I can keep that the chat replay, which I had to set up on my computer on my phone. It's all this technical stuff that you guys don't really need to care about, but like helpful for my uh, people's enjoyment later on. So here we are, just chilling together, trying to figure out how to use this thing. I want to see if I can put on like it's a testing, but I also wanted to try reaction videos. See if I can do that. What do I want to react to? Maybe this. This one looks cute. Okay, I have to put it on, I think, multiple outlets. I wonder if you can hear it. Let me see. I do need to figure that out. So I want to do reaction videos if I use the share screen button. Will it play the audio? For Twitch, I had to use Black Hole and switch my audio setting. I have to do that for this. Oh, okay. Oh, dang, it's an announcement. Maybe I get really anxious. Oh, I'm on if you want to chill with me while I test my shit. No pressure. I would mind eating for people, but I get anxious about the quietness. I need to figure out how to get music on again. So many things, but I like to do things. It's fun to work. It can be fun to work. I think it depends on what you're doing and your mindset, but I'm gonna write it down or else I'm not gonna remember. So let's see, what is the things I need to do? So first of all, I need to check that videos play music. Next thing I need to do is check that my copyright free music work. Free music. It should work and it works on desktop. But then what about YouTube phone? YouTube live phone? Does it work then? Probably. I don't know how to get it to work. I have to think about it. Okay. Blue. Oh, hi, Keith. How are you? The return. We are just trying to test out the desktop, trying to figure out this situation over here. Let me just I have a few things. How are you guys? How are you, Keith? And Blue, you covered up. You might not need me today. I mean, it was, I'm not even, I haven't even done my hair. So it's not like I covered up. Today's a testing day. So it's not like, yeah, very special. I'm not looking on point and I don't care. Yes. So maybe you don't need to, I don't need you for that, but I do need to know if you guys could hear my videos when I play them. So here we go. Let's see. It says, yes, you still need black hole or some routing setup. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me. If you guys don't want to chill with me, I get it. This is kind of boring crap. Like this is just testing shit. But thank you so much for chilling with me. Let's see. Yes, let's see. Screen share button only shares the visuals by default. The computer audio does not automatically go to live stream unless it's routed to a stream's microphone input. Right now, okay, is the setup, which likely, okay, actually correct. Good, good, good. So I do have to put on the multi-output device. Let me turn this on. I want to see if it will play this. Okay, that's there. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Maybe theatrical is better. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. See, okay, I'm working on it. Let me play it. Let's see if you guys, can you guys hear this if I play it?
Cherry soap, especially during that time of the month. Are you crazy? I'm getting a headache and an itchy infection from here. They discourage being thankful.
Let's see. Can hear. Oh, good. Can you hear me as well? Does it? Or I guess I should pause anyways. Oh, I see. I'm fantastic. Can't complain. Just clock 12 a.m. Monday here. Damn, God, you are 12 a.m. Huh? How about you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. Dang, you like are a night owl, Keith. You killing it. Let's see. Yes. Yes, both. Thank you guys so much for inputting. It really helps. Video is loud compared to you. Oh, thank you. Okay, video is loud. Okay, good to know. I should write it down. I don't know if that's, maybe I can lower it. Oh, I can't lower it at all. I have to lower it here. Okay, good to know. Okay.
For what you already have. They are.
Is that better?
Teaching us that the only way to be happy and to care for yourself is to buy.
Is that better? Okay. So if I do a reaction videos, I need to change to multi-output on speakers. These are things I have to do before I can, it's like setup situation. Find video, screen share, and then lower volume, lower volume. Yes. Oh, sounds good. Okay, good. To about half. Let's see, where is that? To about half. Halfway. Good. Thank you guys. Okay, that's that. Okay, how about my music? Can you hear my music? I'm gonna play some copyright music. Damn, look at her face. It's so intense. She really selling you on the, like, let's see. Can you hear this? Is it too small, loud, not loud? How's that? Is that too loud? Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Compared to how I'm talking, is that too loud? Can't hear music. Damn. All right. Can you hear music now? Have to go. 'Twas nice to catch up. Good to catch up with you too, E. Like, comment, subscribe. God bless you. I sound aggressive. You'll get used to it. If it's too aggressive and it's too much for your nervous system, you shouldn't be here. I always say your nervous system, take care of your nervous system. You know, I don't want to be flaring stuff, but I am kind of aggressive. Keith says, well, I do. Oh, is that trading, online trading? That's cool. I like that. The market is closed for a weekend, just open now. I see. Can hear it now. Can you hear it? But is it a good, like, versus my talking? Is it good? Is it too loud? Is it too soft? And also, to me, it's so loud. Like, it's hard to hear my own thoughts, you know? Now I can't hear anymore. What's up and down? It's been going this whole time. You can't hear at all? Oh. Oh, so probably too soft. How about now? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? I see. I don't know if it's connected. It should be connected. Yes, you can hear it. So I had to put it at full volume, huh? Okay. Well, that's annoying. Copy, write, music. I don't like that. Has to be at full volume to be heard. I don't know if I can fix that. Maybe have to ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT issue. Because I can't hear my own thoughts. All right. Let's see. You're doing great. Thank you, E. And not aggressive. I have a meaning. I love your videos. Have been following and watching, subscribing, and commenting when I have time. Watch. Thank you. We appreciate that. Actually, so I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. I enjoy these very thoughtful like commentaries and reactions and whatever, but I realize it's not draining, but because my life is like, I have a kid, I'm raising a kid that's neurodivergent, that's young. There's a lot of like cognitive like load work on all that and emotional work. So I can't always do commentary on society and whatever. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I really enjoy doing it. But I also trying to write a book, and that takes a lot of cognitive, emotional like input. So I was thinking I can show you guys during my live streams. I could do my yoga routine. I could do what I do self-care wise. So like I would journal, and during my journaling, I can like make like broader questions. And while I'm writing, you guys could do it too. I mean, not that I would force you guys, and I can never force you guys to, but I'm hoping I can inspire you guys to journal too, and like have your own questions, and like I could be that we could keep each other accountable, as opposed to like I don't want to be thought of as a guru, because I don't even think of myself as that kind of leader. I want this to be more of like a equal interaction kind of thing, where I'm also learning, because that's what journaling is for me. It's like I'm also learning and trying to care for myself and learning how to love myself and be like there for myself. And I'm hoping that I can inspire you guys to do the same, and maybe we can both keep each other accountable and shit like that. Besides, like that's what I was going to do anyways in my life. And if I'm going to do it anyways, I might as well share it, and that would be my content, because it's very calming. I mean, I was going to do that on top of my karaoke. So it'd be like all that. And while I chill with you guys. Anyways, I thought it would be cool. What are we doing? But thank you, E. I appreciate the love, and I'm glad that you watch my videos, and I hope I'm not too aggressive. But I like to be aggressive because I think it's funny. Actually, I was thinking about how like people like to say I love you on here, and I'm always like, damn, it's like so much to like, you don't know me, I don't know you. Like you call it saying I love you. But I was thinking if someone's like really like kind of into me and says I love you, and then says like, oh, I'm gonna date someone else, I'm gonna be like, what? But I thought you loved me. And I thought it was so funny. I like thought of that in the shower, and it's just like it's the funniest thing to say, I thought you loved me. And if I say that, it'll make them feel guilty and all these things. And I don't know. I thought it was funny. Let's see. Blue says you don't need music if you're reacting. That's true. It'd be all too much. I agree with that. I was just thinking like sometimes I might need music, or it's good to have that in case of I don't know what else I'd be doing. But yeah, anyways, trading is used to be both forex and 9 to 5. Damn, that's a lot, but I'm profitable now, so I don't need to work. Enjoy your life, Keith. I love that for you. Like, yay, get it. Gotta run because I have a meeting. Nothing about you at all. E, no problem. You don't have to be here. I appreciate that you are here, and I appreciate that you get value from this, and you never have to feel bad for not being here, because your time is your own, like this is your life. I always think when people get very insulted by things, well, and I do too, my ego can get hurt when people like unsubscribe or don't want to watch me anymore. But then I'm thinking it's not what they need at the time. They should find what they need, So like, and that's more for you guys. So if it helps support you in your life, you should always, it's your time. And I want you to find what makes you grow and, helps you in life, or like brings value to your life. So like, Don't trip, E. I hope you have a good day, though. I ain't journaling, champ. I know, Blue. Look, I understand that people just watch because they like my energy or whatever. I don't know what you get from it, but I do want to like put that out there that this is what I do. This is what I'm doing to take care of myself because self care these days online is just bullshit. It's like, I'm going to get my nails done. That's self care. I'm going to get my hair did. I'm going to glow up. That's self care. And I don't like that, or that's not really self care. That's just more doing just so that you could look good. I want to take care of myself in the way that most people need to do versus what they want to do. So that's like resting or like seeing myself the way with love and devotion and pride and all those things that I am so uncomfortable doing. And I think that'd be cool to do online. Anyways, so that I can show you guys can take care of yourself too, All right, sorry. Anyways, moving on. What are we doing? Blue, you don't have to even journal. Like some of these things could just be like in your head, like when you catch yourself being mean to yourself or just being like, oh, I just fucked that up. You'd be like, of course I fucked that up. I'm fucking human. That's nice. And then maybe someday I'll rub off on you, Blue, in a positive way. Okay, E says, yes, share what you already do so it's not double work. I love that. Right? Thank you, E. Yes, 2 birds. I'm aggressive and chaotic, so you're exactly the right amount. Yay, me too. Honestly, I love all the energy. Come exactly as you are, and that's really funny. I love that. E, you're the best. Thank you. Interesting. Part is wifey does trading as well, so it's good to chase a dream with someone you love. I think it also gives you the motivation to work hard and it becomes easier too. I don't know what IG means other than Instagram, but yes, I hear that. It's nice to have a partner that you can I'm glad that you guys can do it together. But my partner and I do completely different things, but we also just support each other. And I love that for us anyways. Like sometimes my friend was saying all the good ones are taken, but I feel like when you're young, no one's really that good. No offense. We're all learning and growing. But if you could find someone that you can grow with and you become good together, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he actually just supports me because he does something completely different. He's an engineer / manager. And I'm not like that. I'm super creative and he just supports me in what I do. And I appreciate that. So IG means I guess. I see. I guess. Oh, it's because you're young. Thank you for that. Oh, you're teaching me all this stuff that I would not have known because I'm old. I love saying that I'm old. It's nice to have something to make fun of yourself about sometimes, or that's my favorite thing to do. I just think it's nice to be humble in that way, not be so I have to be perfect. No, I'm getting old, bitch, and I'm okay with that. Not only that I'm okay with it, it's funny to make fun of. It's fun when young people make fun of me for being old. I love all of it. So come at me whenever. I see supportive husband. I like that. Yeah, he's super great. I've been with him for 12 years. Oh God, 12 long years. And we're going to be together forever. We worked through so many hardships. The hard things have only made us stronger, which is so cheesy, but true. And yeah, so we're very lucky to have each other, even, and I also went through a stage where I was grieving the fact that I can't be with other people. I think after you solidified being with someone for so long, you eventually become oh, I could have been a different person if I married this other person, or it could have been a different person. Not it's bad or worse or better, but you will have been different. I'm still trying to wrap my head around making peace with that. And I'm okay. I'm on the path. And even though it would be different with someone else, I still love the life I have with my husband and I'm lucky to have him. But that doesn't mean I can't feel what I feel. And it's okay to grieve your possibilities. There were so many infinite possibilities and opportunities with people you could have been with. And you can't be with them. Monogamy is interesting. I think it's just, I'm just kind of non-monogamous. I like the idea of what it would be like to be with other people, but it's fine. It is what it is. Let's see. Caster says, I'm an old person who makes fun of you for being old. You know what, motherfucker? I don't mind that either. I think it's different unfortunately, different for men. There's this double standard, like men age like wine, women age like fruit, which I disagree with. I think I used to hate like aging. I used to Botox a little bit. I Botox like 3 times. But now I've like decided that it's okay that I'm gonna have wrinkles. It's okay that I'm not gonna look young. I'm okay with that. I don't care if other people are not okay with that. I don't care that we live in a society where like aging is worse than dying. No, aging is worse than dying, I think. I feel like that's where we're at, where people are like, I can't believe you post that picture of yourself. You look so old, da 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 da. I'm like, I don't fucking care what you think, you know? Like, it's sad that you already, as a young person, you think like that. Like, to me, I'm like, I was already afraid, and I'm not as like fucked up as, not fucked up, but like the standard for Zennials versus the standard for Millennials. Millennials already felt so terrified of growing old, but like Zennials feel even worse than we do. So I kind of feel bad for them. And that's how it shows, when they like attack older people for looking old. I don't care if they start attacking me for like embracing my age. That's okay. That's their journey to go through. And I've already accepted that I'm gonna get older and that I feel really good in my skin. Even if I look really bad in my skin, I feel really good in my skin. And that's all that matters, right? I'd rather feel good in my skin than look good in my skin. What do you guys feel? Do you think I'm like tripping? Okay. Keith says, what time is it in the US, by the way? Where are you at, Keith? It is 9:20, 9:19 a.m. Why does that mean I'm the youngest in here? Because, hey, even if you are the youngest person in this group right now, in this little community, it also means you're probably very mature because only mature people come here, I feel. So it's a good thing for you, I feel. 35 in women 8 years is 150 in man years. I know it's impossible. I'm practically like I don't know, like invisible, and that's okay. Like I used to be afraid of being invisible. I used to be afraid of losing my beauty, which is I think I'm still kind of afraid of losing my beauty, and that's okay. Like it is scary. I will be invisible soon. It's tough. Not really though. It's a little problem in the grand scheme of all problems, but it's still a problem. Anyways, people will always about talk regardless, friend. That's true. No, you not tripping. Thank you. Oh, you're Australian. That's cool. Oh, are you Australian or are you just living in Australia? Let's see. What else do I need to test? So I think on my phone, I do have to test that. On my phone, it should show now. Wait, you guys don't see the chat, do you? Do you see the chat? Like on this video thing? I don't think so. How do I change that? Let me see. Let me ask ChatGPT. It is my Lord and Savior. I don't think you see the chat on the YouTube live stream. Am I tripping? Not on your video. We can't see it. Oh, yes. Then how do you find that and put it on? Let's see. What you see versus viewers see on the side. The chat sits on the right panel. Okay. The viewer sees the video in the middle, not on the control panels. Okay. What's actually good, most reaction streams do not show the YouTube chat panel because it clusters the screen, exposes moderation tools. It looks messy on mobile. I see. Quick way to test but I do like seeing you guys write it down, or I'm so used to it from Twitch that I don't know. Is it bad? Let me ask ChatGPT. Is it bad to show the chat? I'm so used to it on Twitch. And also, I want to keep it up for my phone live streams, which are not reaction videos. Let's see. I'm small. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher that. Wife is Philippine from Philippines. Oh, that's cool. Is she from the Philippines or is she from is she from Australia but Filipino? Response one, response two. What? You're giving feedback to the chat. Response may take long to load. This is not helpful. Oh my God, they give me two responses. It's not bad. In fact, it's very normal. A lot of people coming from Twitch keep that habit. Different platforms, similar culture, but absolutely loud. The pros, viewers see what you're responding to, makes the stream less feel interactive. Great when the audience is small, which works for casual streams like journaling, chatting. Cons, troll comments become visible to everyone. That's true. When showing is actually great. Journaling. Oh, it says to hide it for reaction videos. It blocks the video content. It can distract from commentary. Okay. How do I put it on my phone, but not my desktop? Why do you want to see the chat on the video? For this, I don't, because it seems ChatGPT says it's a clusterfuck. But like, I do like the chat on the video for my phone because we're like connecting and I'm reading stuff that other people should read because I'm not reading the whole thing, or I'm also butchering it. And I feel like if people want to see the stream after, they understand what's going on. You know what I mean? I feel like that's why I want it for my journaling karaoke sessions. I don't know. What do you think, Blue? Desktop app decides layout. Think of it as two. Camera app decides layout. Screen share decides layout. Okay, what the hell? Okay. On your screen for your phone stream, when you go live on YouTube mobile app, create ghost stream. Okay, while live, you can tap the screen. The chat overlay appears. It stays visible to viewers. Phone streams naturally show a chat as overlay, which is why it feels like live Twitch like. Wait, it shows, but not. Oh, for the phone, it shows, but not when I post it on YouTube after. This confuses a lot of people for the first time. Nothing is wrong with your stream. What you're seeing is how YouTube handles chat on replays, especially for phone streams. During the live stream, people see your chat, the live stream panel next to it. Okay, that's good. Or the video. Okay. After the stream becomes a replay, the chat is now baked into the video. Is not baked into the video. Instead, YouTube shows it as a separate replay panel. So viewers must turn chat replay on. Oh, on the replay page, they click live stream replay. Then the old chats appear and scroll exactly where the original is. If they don't enable it, the video just plays normally with no chat visible. Why you didn't see it? Two common reasons. YouTube hides it by default sometimes. You watched on mobile. Quick way to check if it works. Oh, okay. Let me see. I'm going to go on my own one. Thank you guys for hanging with me while I'm testing my things. It's so silly. Oh, is this still being played? Okay, no, it's not. Okay, let me see. I need to press on my own video. Okay. Press on my own video. Okay. And then there should be an action replay, top replay. Replay is on. It says live stream replay. Where is it? Oh, it is on. Oh, it's on the side. Interesting. Dang. I'm learning, you guys. I'm just learning. I don't know how it works. Sorry. I've don't watch people on live stream often, and that's why I don't know how it works. I'm just trying to figure it out. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Let's see. YouTube does a chat replay when you watch the video later. Chat appears on the right, just like when you were on live. The only small difference is any comments we nuked don't appear in the replay. Always welcome. Thank you. Hello. Hi, Jerry. It's good to see you. I'm just testing. This is very casual. I'll do a little thing. I want to do this reaction for the self-care consumption thing. Because it was a big thing for me. Not that big of a deal. I'm stopped watching these things. I'm trying to watch less of it because you get to a point where if you're already doing the right thing, why do you need to keep watching it? You know? Or sometimes I get like that. So then like it's always like that. You have to watch a lot of information to convince yourself to change your behavior. But then after you start changing your behavior and you have a habit and you're like so used to it, you don't have to watch that information anymore. I'll give you an example. So I used to watch a lot about nutrition. I used to watch like how much I knew, like how much I could have been a nutritionist, seriously, because I knew how much like I don't know, vitamin E or A or D or whatever is in a blueberry or an apple. And then eventually I was like, I'm already eating these things. Do I really need to know the nutritional value of it anymore? I used to use it to like motivate me to eat those things. You know, it made me feel good to have like vitamin A or whatever in my system. So that's how I motivated myself at the time. But now I'm kind of like, eventually I got to a point where I was like, it's just an apple. Just eat the fucking apple. If you're eating it, then why do you need to know? And then so that information is not useful to me. It doesn't pertain to me anymore. I do the same thing with these kind of videos. I watch a lot of overconsumption videos because I used to consume a lot. And I'm still working on this habit of breaking this like shopping addiction that I have. You know, every American has a shopping addiction. We start off with it. It's like you're born into this culture. And so you have the shopping addiction. It's not a shameful thing. It's kind of like I'm also Asian. So I have anxiety naturally. It's just natural. It's a part of my genetics at this point. Same with American culture and shopping addiction. So like to help combat that, I watch a lot of these overconsumption videos and how it's not good for the environment. It's not good for us as humans. It's not good for our mental health because we have to like, there's so much stuff that it's like cluttering our lives. So it's cluttering our minds kind of thing. I still watch them here and there. So we're going to react to this. All right. Enjoy.
More, and it's never going to be enough.
Let's see.
Products and enough bath bombs to give you a raging UTI. It's no longer about actually taking care of yourself. It's about how many products can an influencer shove into a 60-second TikTok video to push you to buy something that you might not actually need. Everything is pink. Everything is curated. They're typically showing off some massive collection of skincare or beauty products. It's all the things you would imagine. Lotion.
Oh, yeah. So then I didn't know this, but there's like 10-step things. Oh, might as well turn on some lighting. So sorry, I didn't do any of the lighting because this was a test. It's just a test. Now I'll keep it on though. This one's not on. Whatever. All right. I feel like I look better in the dark. Whatever. My dream ladies. It'll continue being a dream, Jerry, because I'm married and taken. But still, you could be my dream man as well. I could pretend flirt with you. Internet flirt. That's what I would call it. Stop pausing this poor woman on crazy facial expressions. You know what? If other people are allowed to do that to me with my crazy facial expressions, then I'm allowed to do that to them. It's like I guess that's like a rite of passage if you're gonna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna be so happy if someone does a reaction video to my content or etc. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, someone cares enough. Like I'm like relevant. so even if they stop on a really unflattering photo, which is cringe to me, obviously, I'll still be like, I'm relevant. It's a positive for her, I hope. You are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Oh, Jerry, I bet you say that to every woman. Oh, God, my mom's calling me. Christ. Oh, I don't know where my phone is. I should put you guys on mute. How do I do that? I think this is how. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? It's like the more light I put on, the less flattering I look. You know what's because usually, whatever. I'm done. It doesn't matter how I look. I don't look great today. It's fine. Okay, so they have these, and I know they have like 1,000 step like skincare routines, but they also have these like shower routines and I don't know bath routines, and they're like 1,000 steps too. But you don't need all that steps. I feel like the more steps you have, the more you don't have time to like feel yourself. Like the more steps you have, the more you become a human doing as opposed to a human being. Um, so anyways, my skincare routine has simplified. I also heard that the more is less and less is more. So I like sometimes like adding too many of your the serums together can really fuck with your skin. It's actually not better for your skin to have all those things mixed together. It's better for your skin to like have simple ingredients, whatever. I don't know if you guys enjoy hearing about my skincare routine, which I've talked to ChatGPT about. That's like simple enough for me and like it works fine. Then I'll like recommend it. But I feel like that's such a girly thing, and I don't know if anyone here would enjoy that. But if anyone does enjoy it, you please comment down, and I'll like tell you about my skincare or my makeup care. But like all of it is just more simple. There's like makeup is like this big. It's that's it. That's all I have. And I'm okay with it. If anything, sometimes I feel like I have too many products. And I feel the same way about my skincare. My skincare is like this much and I'm okay with that. Um anyways, so it's they're just trying to sell you a lot of stuff and it sucks. I don't recommend it.
Potions, candles, desserts, bubble baths, face masks, that kind of thing. And I think that all those things are super girly and fun and enjoyable, but they're also not the only way to take care of.
If you're always working and then you do these self-care things, it becomes more work. Like if I was doing sometimes when I do a mask, I think it's too much work. If that's what I'm feeling in the moment, then I should listen to myself and be like, I need instead of doing a mask, I need to close my eyes and lay fucking down. And I know at first it was really excruciating for me to lay down, but once you get used to laying down, you can learn to enjoy it. Like there's so many things going on in the world, like, and so many things you have to do in life. Every single morning, I'm like, oh, the to-do list is endless. But then I like lay down, and this is my meditation. I don't even sit meditating. I'm too tired. I lay down and meditate. I literally just lay down, close my eyes, and I try to breathe. And then like, and it's not fun sometimes. Like sometimes I have back issues. Sometimes I have like headaches, like sometimes it's uncomfortable to be by yourself. But then I think about it. I if you really think about if you really listen to your body, you're like always overstimulated. Like I used to think overstimulation was just a neurodivergent thing. And I was like, oh my God, it's like a human thing because of all the things we do. We like watch so many things. We're always consuming something, whether it's reading or like watching something, listening to something, whatever. We don't have time to just like chill and relax. Like my aspiration is to become a surfer dude. I want the same zen as a surfer dude. Okay. What's WB? Welcome back. Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Where are we?
Of yourself. In fact, what's being featured in these kinds of self-care social media posts is a pretty superficial consumerism-centered depiction of what self-care is. And I think the influencerification of self-care is really skewing our perception of what it means to show yourself love and care. So I've got a lot of over-the-top unhinged influencer examples that I'm going to show you, and we'll break those down one by one. And then later.
All right, let's go to some of that. I think this is an ad over here.
In today's video. Okay, let's take a look at some of the more extreme examples of self-care content that I've been seeing lately. Here's a creator that has made appearances in my Restock Influencers video and the Lying Influencers video. And here she is about to take us along her full day of self-care routine.
Her cute little like tag for her water bottle is so cute. I mean, and she has like a whole bucket of it, and I'm not hating on it. I think it's cute. I don't have time for any of that, but I think you should have little things. I wouldn't fight all things. Like I wouldn't say that it's not nice to have nice things. I think if something calls to you and you genuinely like it and it makes you feel happy, and it might be silly, like even if you like doing your nails, if that's like the one thing that you really love to do, then you should lean into it. But if it becomes, oh, I like all of these things, and your stuff becomes, instead of you owning your stuff owns you, then that's when you should pull back and start realizing like it's just stuff, you know? It just depends on how you feel about it. If it's like bringing you joy, or is it not bringing you joy? That is just the question. And it's not like you should ask yourself this question sometimes throughout life, you know? It shouldn't be like, oh, this brings me joy, it will always bring me joy. It may not always bring you joy. Or, oh, this doesn't bring me joy, it will never bring me joy. It may bring you joy someday, you know? Like it just like you have to kind of start thinking for yourself in the day-to-day life that you live. Yeah, instead of like following the step by step, you can follow a routine. Everyone should have a routine because it's nice to not have to think, and you should have like stuff on autopilot. But if your routine is like 1,000 steps, then you should really think about, is this serving you or if it's not serving you in the end. Lurking, no problem, Keith. I appreciate you just chilling with me. All right, well, it's what? I'm not going to go through all of this. I can't even watch her watch.
That does look really relaxing. I can't even hate on it. I can't lie. It looks nice. I mean, who doesn't love a whole day of pampering and fun drinks and shopping and a bath? It's all pretty innocuous, and to be fair, I like watching this kind of content. However, please remember, this is a commercial. This is a matter of flashing one product after another and
Yeah, it's a commercial. I agree with that.
commercial in some studio set. It looks like it's coming in the form of snapshots of somebody's real life. But what if we start to think about influencers' houses as the modern day studio sets? Do you really think that their houses look this immaculate all the time? Do you really think that this woman was just going through capturing?
I think that's very true. And I try to make it so that my content does show that it's not beautiful all the time. I hope that everyone understands that when I'm filming, that this is going to be as authentic as I'm trying to get it. I'm also performing, so you can tell that I'm not the same as who I am in person. I will not always, because I'm performing, but I'm not. But I don't want my stuff to have to always look beautiful. I don't want to always have to look perfect. I don't want any of that, because I think that we watch and we consume so many things that make you think that you can get to this fantasy life, but their fantasy life is really hard. Like those influencers make it so that their background looks perfect always. Can you do that in real life with the work that you have to do, with your job, with taking care of your kids, whatever? I don't even want to aspire to be like them. You know, I don't want to aspire to do thousands of self-care and always look perfect. I feel like I want to aspire to be less perfect, you know? Look more shitty. Be okay with the house being imperfect, because that's how you can stay more present. If you think of everything as a flaw, if you think of everything as a problem to be solved, you're always going to see problems, as opposed to just being like, this is just the life we live. Like sometimes the house is messy, sometimes it's not. Most of the times it's not. It is messy, and that's life. And when you accept that that's life, you can start seeing the beautiful things of things that you actually value, you know, like connecting with your child, or connecting with your husband, or connecting with people. Or for me, I like having a cup of coffee and like enjoying that, or resting, you know. I don't have to have I don't have to have an immaculate house. I can have a rested body. I think it's totally worth the what is that? Payoff? I think so. All right.
Little snapshots of a normal day so effortlessly. No, be real with yourself. There are likely tripods and lighting kits and multiple takes and thoughtful planning and execution and editing. It really is no different than a TV commercial if you actually think of it. I follow this creator. I like her videos. I like her stuff. It's my guilty pleasure to see what she's up to and what she's doing and what cutesy little gadgets.
I think it's okay to watch your favorite, obviously, person. But I also think you should see that if you're watching them shop, you're going to want to shop. Like these are just influencers are influencing you, right? That's real. That's why they're called influencers. So I think it's something you should keep in mind, because if you keep watching people who have plastic surgery, done regularly, then you're going to want plastic surgery. If you watch people who have like filler or Botox done regularly, then you're going to want those things. If you watch someone with like really fancy nails all the time, then you're going to want that. If you're going to watch someone shop all the time, then you're going to want to shop. So, like, you do have to be mindful of what you consume digitally. I think that's a very important part of living, which is annoying because it shouldn't be our responsibility because we see ads all the time. But if you're going to consume these things, it's literally an ad, right, for all these things.
She's got her hands on now, but it's okay to watch it and appreciate it for exactly what it is and just let it end there. We don't have to let ourselves fall into this negative comparison game or let these kinds of videos drive our compulsive consumerism. I promise you're still able to practice self-care even if you don't have a collection of Louis Vuittons in your closet.
Yeah. I would also say that right here, she has like really nice food laid out.
I
And like,
promise you're still able
I promise you, you can still eat the nice, healthy food without having it to look like someone real like a chef made it or like designed it or like, aesthetically made it pleasing to the eye. Your food is to be eaten, it's supposed to be taste. It's not really supposed to be looked at too much. Like if you're looking at it and taking pictures of it all the time, it's not going to be warm. In the end, you have to eat cold food. And I don't think it's worth the trade off. It's never worth the trade-off to me to take a picture of food to show to your friends so that you can eat cold food. I think it's so much better that you enjoy your experience as a human being because these are the things that actually matter in life. Like we barely have any, there's so much suffering in life. It'd be so nice to have joy. We have to fight for the joy in our life. So enjoy eating your food. Your food is supposed to be eaten. All right.
to practice self-care for my birthday, but the pods that go in it are this recurring cost,
Damn,
right?
the Nespresso thing is $9. Oh my god, look at this. This one is $24, the green one. Oh my god, the one underneath is $32 per thing. I mean, how many pods do you get per thing? That's hella expensive. Blue, I could not afford that shit. That's crazy. All right. Spoken like a true mom who eats her kids' leftovers. I know. See, at least I can appreciate the fact that I can buy food at the grocery store. Sometimes when I go grocery shopping, I'm like, there are people out there that have to choose between what they have to eat. Like at least I don't have to think too much about it. I'm still cheap and I'm still like frugal. And I don't have to, I can still eat. I make sure to eat my kids' leftover because I don't like to waste things. I don't, and it's not bad food. I make it so that it's tasty-ish for me, but sometimes I do feel resentful. And I think I do deserve to be kind to myself and eat stuff that I enjoy. Today I had a crepe and I was telling Blue, I made love to that crepe. It was so good. And then he was saying, I don't know you mind me talking about it, but he was saying that he eats like a classy motherfucker. And I'm over here like, no, I smashed the shit out of that crepe, and I made love. I probably made the best love to that crepe it's ever seen. Because I don't usually get to enjoy food that I like, that I get to choose. So yeah, if I'm going to get to choose what I eat, it had strawberries in it and Nutella, and it was whatever. I made it myself from frozen crepes that I got from a grocery store. And yeah, I made love to that motherfucker. So good. All right. All right, I'm done. Let's see. Coffee is $1 at McDonald's. That's my price. That's fair. See, I'm telling you, how can you imagine? Can you imagine Nespresso? $32. Who buys? I don't know. I don't know how people can afford it. Like, it's crazy because I think I came from a wealthy family, but like my brother, my father, what am I saying? My husband does, right? So like, and we have money, but we act like we're so poor all the time. But all these people who I can't imagine everyone having money, but they still act like they spend it like wealthier than we do. I don't know. So you warmed up a crepe. I microwaved frozen crepes from Aldi, which is like the cheapest American store around here, which is actually German, but whatever. It's the cheapest American store around here. And I warmed it up. I put a basic Nutella, not the Nutella brand. I got off-brand Nutella Aldi brand. I got strawberries and I cut that up. I ate that shit. I ate it. Yeah, bang ate it. So good. All right, moving on.
It's not that cheap, and having our old drip
Not that
coffee
cheap. It's
machine was
so
way more cost effective. But you know what? I use that dang Nespresso machine every single day. I look forward to it. I go to sleep thinking about it. I wake up thinking.
I think that's okay. Look at her. She's happy. You can feel her happiness about this one thing. But you should really be savoring things. You shouldn't be like numbing yourself out on candy, on alcohol, on porn, on shopping. The whole point of those joys is to savor it. Like take it slow. Like I was making love to my crepe. I wasn't working. I wasn't doing anything. I was like loving the shit out of it. I made it feel precious. I made it feel like it was just me and that crepe in this bedroom, which is just the office I'm in. This is getting really dirty, but I'm saying you should savor the things that you enjoy because I don't know, it makes it better because that's the whole. I think that's the point of living. Sorry. So okay, yes, okay. Moving on. Good for her.
About it. It adds so much joy and dopamine to my life. I will never give it up. You can't tell me nothing about my coffee machine, okay? I don't care that it's expensive. I don't care that it's impractical. You cannot put a price on the happiness it brings me. So point being to that whole tangent is that products in the realm of self-care, we naturally have this tendency to feel like, oh, we can splurge on that because it's going to make me happy. And I think there's totally a time and place for that. I would be lying to you if I told you that I didn't look into getting a towel warmer at one point. I got as far as to like actually go in my bathroom and I'm looking around at the configuration. I'm like, where are the outlets? Where would I put it? And I ultimately decided that the only place it would fit in my bathroom was really inconvenient. I would have to
that's cool if like you want a towel warmer and it actually brings joy to your life, but I think most of us don't even know what really brings joy to our lives. You know what I mean? Like I don't think any of us. I think we should all work on being more mindful, more self-aware, because there are certain things you should fight for. Like I will never give up my coffee. My coffee isn't that expensive. I go to Aldi, I get the same coffee that's like an off-brand, pretty cheap, dark roast. I like actually I what's it called? I get a coffee grinder to grind it into like more espresso fineness. Like that's how much work I put into my coffee. And then yeah, I will always enjoy coffee because my therapist was saying I'm so anxious that they think I should wean off coffee. I was like, fuck that shit. I don't fucking care what you think. I'm not doing that, motherfucker. So yeah, you should fight for the things that and I'm clearly addicted. I don't care. But like, does the towel warmer really make you happy? You should really ask things like that. Are you trying to escape or this item that you're gonna use really useful in your life? Is it really useful in your life? That should be your biggest question. I use a room temperature towel like a true gangster. Room temperature. I mean, don't you live in a cold climate sometimes? How is it room temperature? Or is it that room temperature? The cold climate is the room temperature. Me too, like a true gangster. My mom used to actually dry the towels, like warm them up for us and then put it on us. I felt like that was so loving. And I was like, oh, I remember doing that. My mom doing that for me. And now that I'm a mom, I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that for my kid. I'm sorry. Like, I do enough. My mom, I'll just agree. My mom loved me good in that way. She didn't love me good in other ways. And I'm choosing to love my daughter good in emotional ways instead of warming up her towel. I think we all have like choices to make in life. And if you love a towel warmer, then you should get it. You should own what you love because that's what you love. No one else has to love that. No one else has to understand your obsession with your towel warmer. Only you have to understand it. So get it if it makes you happy, but also know when it doesn't make you happy. You know what I mean?
like drip across the whole bathroom floor to go get the warm towel.
Sorry, I'm done with it. We're just skipping through it because that's how I'm going to react. I can't stay through this whole thing. I have so much to say. I heard those UV things don't actually work. They don't know for sure that they work. I'm one of those big believers in I'm gonna wait like 10 years to see if this product is still in the market and still usable. Because how do you know for sure it's gonna work? It's like it could be gimmicky, you know? I mean, I used to like I had micro needling. I bought the fucking kit. It cost me $500. I used it once. I felt like it was so much work to stay out of the sun for 2 weeks when I have a kid. I was just like, this is not worth it. Also, I don't know if I saw a difference. It didn't do anything, but also terrifying to like puncture my face 1,000 times. Like it was kind of scary to do by myself. And I don't know if I do it again. I think I just wasted that $500. So now I'm kind of like, if there's a new gimmick thing out there in society, I'm going to wait a long time. It's the same thing with Ozempic. I heard that it's like hard on your face. Like your face will look kind of funny after you lose a lot of weight, but your face looks kind of gaunt. And also, it's like bad for your brain to have Ozempic, to be doing Ozempic. And there's no long term, like, they haven't done any long term research. So I'm not touching that, you know? Okay, sorry. Phantom of the Opera mask is kind of cool. Dude, that's the UV thing, man. I swear, you men don't have to know jack shit about self care. Self care is really so that we could look good for you motherfuckers. It's unbelievable. Anyways, yeah, it looks cool, but it can be expensive and also a waste of time. Damn, look at this person. Oh my God. That is a lot of deliciousness. That looks good. I mean, not that I'm shaming her for that. That looks really good. I won't go back to it, but yeah, it's not so much. Sure, I'm not going back to it. Oh, here it goes. That's a lot of sweets. I'm sorry, but like, I mean, the Ben and Jerry in the middle is lit. Like, I'm down for that, but I couldn't eat all that. And if I'm gonna savor it, I probably could have like two of each, and then eventually you get tired of the sweets because it's like it's too much. I feel, but I'm not trying to shame her. You know, to each their own. That looks really good. Enjoy her life. I'm just saying, wow, it's much for me personally, just for me. No opinion of for her. Okay. Now this is self-care. The candy, the sweets, self-care calories don't count. Scientific fact. Okay. You could say that about girl math. Girl math does not count. Have you heard of that, Blue? Girl math is when you go to the mall and then you save like 30% on something, they think they're saving money. I'm like, bitch, you spent 70% on that. Like, don't be fucking with me. When they return an item, they think they're saving money. That's free money. What the fuck? What kind of logic is that? You know what? You need to look at your bank account. You know where you're saving money. You know how you know you're saving money? When your bank account is fat, motherfucker. Not when it's thin as shit because you bought all this crap. Also, if it helps anyone, this is two birds for me because I try to be environmental as much as I can, and I try to let it go when I can't. Because no matter what, I have trash in my house. I'm not going to feel guilty for being a consumer. We are all human and we consume things. How am I supposed to eat and not have zero trash? I can't do that. Okay. But I do try to be conscientious. So if I'm going to buy stuff, I do buy stuff sparingly, or I go on ThreadUp and then it's cheaper on ThreadUp, or I buy at Goodwill, which is also cheaper. So it's kind of like two birds. I save money. It's good for the environment. If anyone wants to, no one has to. You do you. Blue, self-care calories. Oh yeah, we already said that. All right, let's move on.
So that they leave angry comments. It's a tactic to increase the engagement on the video, to push it out to more viewers so that more people see the products, more people buy the products, to encourage people to become angry so that they leave angry comments.
He's talking about like clickbait, like angry, raging bait stuff.
Tactic to increase the engagement on the video, to push it out to more viewers so that more people see the products, more people buy the products, the creator earns more money in commissions. And I went to her Amazon store and I found as many of the items from this TikTok video as I could, and I totaled them all up. Do you want to take a quick stab at how much all of this costs? I'll give you a second. Are you ready? $1,000, you guys, $1,000 for everything shown in this video. And that's not including the cost of all of her snacks, like the ice cream and the
Yes, everything's expensive, and they just want you to sell you. All right, I'm kind of over it. See why I try to stop watching these kind of things. I watch it sometimes just because it's like nice to watch sometimes because I do consume. It's either I'm consuming late at night because I'm tired. I should be sleeping instead, or I am watching these kind of content to not consume. So those are my two options. That's why I watch it sometimes. But then you kind of get used to it, and then you kind of get if you're not consuming anymore, you don't really need to watch these things anymore. So I'm kind of in the middle where I'm kind of like not consuming as much because my New Year's resolution was to use the things I have instead of just instead of buying new stuff because I have stuff all the time. Like I've just bought these puzzles from Dollar Tree and I want to use it instead of buying new entertainment stuff. Then I need to start using the entertainment stuff I have. Or like I have lots of perfumes. So whenever I feel the need to buy another perfume, I'm like, but I have so many. Why do I need to wait? Let me wait until I actually finish using that and then I will buy it. So that's my new tactic. And I think, I kid you not, I've saved like a couple $1,000s already. And it's only March. And I was like, damn, that says something about my shopping habits. But my husband has also been saving. It's not just me. So it's not like I spend like $1,000 a month. I don't, but whatever. It's just been a very helpful tactic to consume less, Yes. What's the environmental impact on Temu corsets? You motherfucker. Why you want to guilt me into shit? Fuck you. The environmental impact is that I didn't use, Temu used slave/children/ like workers that make like 12 cents per piece or less, you motherfucker. And also it travels across the world, which is not good for global warming. Oh, it is one item. I lie. I had bought two corsets. I'm gonna not sweat it because I think it's interesting when social justice warriors and we all know the social justice warrior in our lives. I bet when I said that you thought of someone in your head. There must be someone. I think of two people in my head that were our social justice warriors, and then maybe three people. But then they yell at you. They make you feel bad for shopping on things, for doing things. When I feel like they could use that angry energy, all that energy that is so useful, for the world, they could use it on people that can actually do something. We are just like consumers that like are barely surviving in life, that have jobs that like barely like make any money ourselves. And we're just, yeah. So anyways, I'm like, you could use that social justice warrior, please. If you're out there, please just start yelling when you feel angry at your friends for the injustices of the world, for them using and consuming and being a consumer. Use that energy and like start yelling at your like politicians, start yelling at companies. Don't use it on your friends. You want to yell at your friends because it's so easy, but it's not effective. I digress. There was also, I think I was talking to someone online about the free market. And I think they were saying that if companies were regulated, we would get nothing done. And I was like, so you like to be fucked from the front and the back, right? because of the free market, because we're deregulated, because companies can do whatever the fuck they want. Insurance companies are not paying out to consumers when literally their business model is that if there's an accident, we pay you. That's why you pay a premium. That's why you pay monthly to like have insurance, because insurance is supposed to cover accidents. But now like insurance companies are like, we don't have to pay you. Okay, because there's no regulation. So the consumer is getting shitty products, right? But also you're getting fucked from the back because you're also an employee. You're not just a consumer, you're also an employee. So like they don't give you like there's no unions, you know, they don't protect workers, you know. I know tons of people are overworked, underpaid, not getting enough benefits, not getting anything, you know. And then I'm just like, it's just like, okay, guy, if you like, I'm so glad you liked not having regulations, but you're uncomfortable in this world that we live in, and you just don't know how to express it. So you kind of just attack minorities. Did I say too much? I feel like that's just my depiction of lots of right wing people. Not always all of them. Some right wing people are smart business people who just want to cut on taxes. But I also think you're not a one percenter. Like, I think the only people on the right who should be on the right are one percenters, because I know lots of multimillionaires and they get like 2K back in taxes, but then now they're afraid of the world. They're afraid of like, because they're Asian, they're afraid of like racism. And I'm just like, was that worth the 2K that you got back in taxes? All right. I am done. I don't know about these emojis. I mean, I don't know how they are used, but thank you guys so much. I don't know if I'm done with this video. Let's see if something about you at the end. We will go through it.
$17.99. This is my favorite product, if you guys can't tell. Next is the Innisfree sunscreen, which retails at $17 as well. And guys,
consumerist view of what self-care is. And perhaps even the more upsetting aspect of this video in particular is that she is a high schooler, you guys. This is kind of beside.
I worry about my kid and like growing up in this kind of environment, but I talk so much about what's right and what's like, and I try to tell her, I try to tell everyone to think for themselves as opposed to like following the herd too much. I would be very mindful of what she consumes when she's older. I don't want her to think that she needs Botox or like that she's not beautiful the way she is. I want her to feel beautiful in her skin. I also want her to feel like it's okay if she's not beautiful. Like sometimes when I don't wear makeup, I don't feel beautiful. And then I have my husband, people tell me I'm beautiful without makeup on. And I'm just like, that's not how I feel. And I'm okay. Am I okay with the fact that I don't think I'm beautiful without makeup on? I think that's just what I think is okay. Beauty is in the beholder of the person. Sorry, my hair's all fucked now. I shouldn't have taken it down. It's all curly and fucked and whatever. I'll just leave it like that. Beauty is in the eye of the, it looks so silly. It looks kind of cool, but silly. Of the beholder. And because I don't personally think I look that beautiful without makeup on doesn't mean that it's not okay that I'm beautiful. I'm not beautiful. I think it's okay that I'm not beautiful. It's okay. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change how I want to live. It doesn't change how I want to feel. You know, I don't have to be beautiful. It doesn't have to define who I am. Um, yeah, I try to think like that. And I try to look at myself in the mirror and like look into my eyes and be like, "Hey, I see you. Like you're doing the best you can and we're all in this together." This sad world together. That's my thing now. That's not for you to judge my beauty. I think it is. I think everyone has their own opinions. Some people might think, like Jerry, God bless you, think I'm super beautiful. And I'm over here and thinking I'm not that beautiful. And I'm okay with that because everyone has their own opinion on what beauty is, you know, and everyone has a right to feel or not judge, because why does it matter if I'm beautiful or not? Who the fuck cares? Like, I'm not a fucking pageant winner. I'm not on a pageant like contestant thing, you know. I'm not Miss Congeniality, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not here to perform for anyone. But you can have your opinion of me, but it doesn't define who I am. Yes, damn, I got the crown. Number one commenter. God bless you, Keith. Let's see. Hey, if you're really, really chill, I suspect you are. Maybe someday you could moderate and then play whack-a-mole with all the creeps that come on board, you know, like not, you know, yeah, maybe Keith. If you're down, no pressure either. I feel like it's hard to ask people to be a moderator because I'm always like, It's like you don't have to do it, but it's kind of fun. It's like you're just playing whack-a-mole with all the creeps. You're like, oh, that was a creepy comment. Oh, that was a creepy comment. It was like a fun game. I'm not self-conscious about beauty. No shit, you aren't, you man, motherfucker, Blue. I'm not conscious about my age. I don't care about anything. You know what you guys are self-conscious about? Your dick size as fuck. uh, I think Blue likes to trigger me and it works. He gets under my skin. I'm effortlessly beautiful. No makeup required, huh? Barely any skincare. Do you even put on sunblock, bitch? You're beautiful the way you are. I worry for people who take this as a compliment. Not being rude. I'm super chill and nice. You know me. Yes, I do know you. You are nice. Why do you think you worry that people take it as a compliment? Don't you want people to take it as a compliment? You're beautiful as you are, the way you are. Isn't that a compliment? I feel like that's a compliment. Let's see. Let's get to
Beside the
end.
point of this video, and I'm going on a little bit of a tangent, but on skincare being placed on girls my age of what they have are digital and social media use. A form of self-care could be to practice deleting a social media app from your phone for 1 day a week or 1 hour a week even. Or maybe you consider turning off notifications, protecting your peace.
Oh, I turn off notifications for I don't have notifications for social media, and I definitely don't for social media, and I definitely don't for my messages, my text messages. Even my friends, like they have to wait a couple of days to get to me sometimes. I'm not going to be responsive because I used to be so anxious, like I felt like I had to respond to everyone, and that's not okay, like this is your time. Like I really believe like you should cultivate your time. They don't need a response right away, you know? Yeah, it's a big thing for me too. I even do that for my emails. Like I have an automatic response saying like I'm not going to reply right away because I don't want my fans who do end up emailing me to like worry that like I'm not replying to them. I don't want them to get anxious, but I also want them to know that I'm protecting my space. I think it's important that we shouldn't always be pulled in all directions, like this is your life. You have to take accountability for your time. And yeah, self-care would be making sure that you're not being pulled in every direction. It's not good for your brain. Let's see, what else is there?
Removing those annoying notifications that are comms. That's one of my favorite stress relieving exercises because I will literally put on the list. I am grateful for the roof over my head, my husband, my daughter, my cats, the bed that I found.
I love that. I'm so big on gratefulness. What are you guys grateful for? Like, I know you don't always have to feel grateful. I feel like when I ask this question, sometimes I feel ungrateful, and that's okay too. Like sometimes you just need to go through what you feel. Like sometimes life is hard. Everyone has a hard life, and everyone could have something to be grateful for if they want to. And it's okay. I don't want you to ever feel bad if you're not feeling grateful in that moment. Like fuck, life is hard. If you don't feel grateful, then don't feel grateful. But I do like to hear about what people feel grateful for if they feel like sharing. Today I feel grateful that my behavioral therapist is here, and she's a great behavioral therapist. She's a great friend, and she's good with my kid. And she tries really hard. And I think I'm gonna tell her that, it's so nice to tell someone that like works really hard in your life that I see the work you're doing and that I'm so grateful. I need you. People like to hear things like that, it's like little things like that makes like working with people really easy or easier, and they become more motivated to like work with you, like things that are free to give. Kindness. Sometimes it's expensive to give kindness when you're not in the mood, and then you have to be the bigger person, or you have to learn to restrain yourself because you're not in the mood. That is work. That is emotional work. I don't think a lot of people get credit for being a kind person. It's not easy. It's easier to be a hard person. Okay, let's see. Bruh, okay. No, it's not. Why is it not a compliment to say that? Tell me. Grateful for being alive. There you go, Keith. Me too. I'm grateful that I have today, I'm grateful I'm healthy. Like there's not too much pain in my body right now. I'm not sick. I'm grateful my family's doing okay. I'm grateful to have you guys. Oh, I ended on a good note. Queen Harper will respond when she deems it appropriate. I'm not being a, I'm not in, you are everywhere entitled to your time, motherfucker. You are too, Blue. I'm entitled to my time. And, and sometimes it's overwhelming to reply to people, like you have to think about what to say next. It's a lot of work. So yeah, fuck you, Blue. You too are entitled to your time. So suck it, asshole. Keith, Blue always he's funny. He kills me. Uh Keith says, don't think people appreciate life like they should. I don't know if that's true. I think there's a lot of pain in the world. I think because of the inequality gap, there's more pain in the world. I think because it's easy to numb out, there's more pain in the world. I think all these things. I think do people appreciate life? Don't think people appreciate life like they should. I think people complain because they don't feel seen for their pain. I feel like people complain because they're actually in a lot of pain. I think people who they don't appreciate their lives because um yeah, they're just in a lot more pain than you can see on the surface. That's what I think. I think there's a reason people don't appreciate their lives. I always think there's a reason behind how people act, how people feel. Um, and it's usually a solid reason. I'm not saying that's a legitimate reason. I don't think just because I can see why someone is the way they are doesn't mean they shouldn't be accountable and that they are now responsible for their life. They're always going to be responsible for their life and that they should learn to change. If you're in pain, then you should learn to change, right? You need to change something about your life. You need to change something about your perspective. You need to get help. You need to get support. Those are true statements. And we can also be understand that there's a reason why people don't appreciate their lives. That's my thing. That's always my thing. Those two can exist at the same time. All right. I am good. I am done for today. Thank you guys so much for being here for my reaction video / testing. I appreciate it so much. You guys are the best. Thank you for coming on. I don't think I could come on Monday. I didn't know because I wasn't looking and whatever. Sometimes I will come on Monday at 9-ish, 9:30-ish, whatever. But most of the time I'm not going to because I have right, like Monday is like no school days a lot of the time these days. And then also just having my kid's schedule, like she has doctor's appointments and stuff. So like I don't have time / I want to start writing more again. So I'll come on when I can. And I hope to see you guys definitely on Fridays for my self-care day / karaoke. Yes, so thank you. You think that was fun, Blue? It was kind of chill, right? It was fun to do a reaction video. Thank you, Keith. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. E as well, you're chilling. I think I do remember you. I feel like I saw you a lot before I was doing live streams. E, thank you for being a part of my community. Same with Jerry. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Not one single band. Hey, it's because I'm wearing clothes today. Bye. And also, not perfect. Whatever. Who cares? It's a good thing, right, Blue? Bye.